Alright folks, never done a tool opening video before, but recently got these two new Dewalt tools, and I decided I'm going to do the opening just because I think this is a tool set that people probably will order often. It seems pretty useful. These two tools are like really useful tools, and for me it's a big upgrade, which I'm excited about, especially when it comes to the sander. Anyways, new tool set from Dewalt that I recently ordered. I really decided I needed a new sander. My sander I've had since I started woodworking in 2016, I think is when I bought it, and it's just been used and abused. It's been a great sander. It still works, but I wanted to upgrade, and I was getting a gift from my parents for my birthday, and they decided to give me some money toward a tool. And so I used their money and some of my money, and I purchased this instead because it wasn't a whole lot more than just getting the battery operated Dewalt sander by itself, just the tool. I think that was like 120, and this is like 260. So it is, you know, it's a little bit more money, but two things come with this set. One, I get the multi-tool. No, it's not the multi-tool. I get the Oscillating Multitool, I think is what it's called, but we'll see here in a second. And then I also get a new battery and a charger, which is going to be really helpful because I've got a good number of Dewalt batteries, but I had a couple give out on me last Christmas. I might try. Yeah, they definitely look like they could be cleaned. They're not working for some reason, so I need to work on those. I might do a video on that separately, but having extra batteries is always good because they always do end up dying at some point. So let's open this up. Knife. I'm excited. So like I said, about $260 for this set. I'll put a link down in the description below. If you're interested, buy it with the link, and I will get a small, I think it's like 8% of your sale. Not even 8%, 2%. It's very small, but it's affiliate marketing through Amazon, and it's a great way to help the channel out. So if you're already going to buy a tool, do it with that link, and then a little portion of that goes to me. Anyways, all right. Looking pretty cool. So you can see that. Pretty well organized. Everything's in the bags, which they didn't do that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but just so much wasted plastic. But, so it came with a 5H, which is amperage, or yeah, I think it's amperage or ampero hours. AH. You'll see these on batteries, in the Dewalt batteries, and what that essentially means is the amount of amps that can circulate within the battery per hour. And the more you have, the more that the battery, or the longer the battery will last. And it actually is a stronger battery, it lasts longer. The ones that I bought or purchased, man, I gotta clean these battery heads. These were 4AH, but I do have a 5AH as well. I had gotten a set of 2 4AH last year because I had a couple of my original batteries back from like my very first set from a long time ago, 2016. This one doesn't even have an AH listed, which I think they're 1AH. They're one of the first, or not first, but what does it say? Yeah, 2AH. So these ones gave out though, and I think I need to clean them at some point. So maybe I'll do a video on that after the fact. But I bought a set of 2 4AH, which have been great, and then I also got I have one other 5AH, and then now with this new set I have another 5AH, and like I said, I think this alone makes buying the bigger set with the other tool and the battery, this makes it worth it, because these are super expensive. I can't remember exactly what I paid for the 2 4AH Dewalt batteries when I bought them in a set, but it also came with a charger. but it was well over, it was like $150 I think or something, or 120 maybe, and it was a deal during the holidays. You won't always get that. Okay. So let's carry on. Carry on! Okay. So, this is, it looks like they combined the instruction manual. I know this is for the Oscillating Multitool. And so this must be a couple, this is actually I think the little attachment, which we'll go over in a second. Here is the multi-tool, looking pretty cool. This thing is sick. I think my brother has one of these and he has loved it. It's great for if you're doing any sort of like remodeling stuff, if you need to cut out weird parts of wood, also for trim. I think it'll be useful for some furniture projects if there's something that's a little bit off that I need to adjust slightly. You can use this tool and essentially just shakes this blade at a very high frequency. It shakes it and you can cut. We'll test it here in a bit. And the sander, I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. This thing is sleek. Very sleek. It's light too. Love that. It's got the hose attachment, which hopefully the hose that I have, or the attachment that I have for my vacuum will work on this. It does come with a bag, but I don't really like using the bags. It just doesn't really do a whole lot, and you end up breathing in way too much dust. It's worth getting the vacuum attachment. If you don't have one of those, get one of those. Great call. Yeah, and then it's got the battery charger, which this battery charger I think is a faster, it's like one of their updated models, and so I'm hoping that this will speed up the charging process, because if you're ever at a job site and you're doing a project and you're using your tools that have the Dewalt batteries and you're using them quite a bit, you always are going to be cycling your batteries through charging, and if you can speed that process up a bit, I think that's going to be helpful. So I'll definitely give that a try. So I want to test these guys. Let's test it. Nice and smooth. You know, definitely is a little bit of a different feel. That's interesting. Definitely a bit heavier. That's going to take some getting used to. Wow, that must be my older battery. The new one. I'm going to keep them together for now just so I can see. Ugh. It's definitely a bit heavier, but it's obviously cool to not have the cord. It's a different feel. Is this charged? It's got the battery indicator. That's one of the cool parts about these batteries, is you got a little indicator that at least gives you an idea of how well charged the circuits are or whatever with the battery cells are within the battery. It's only got 3 lights, so it's, you know, it's maybe not super accurate. Once it gets down to 1, I'd say it's about time to charge. There's probably more detailed instructions on that, but it's only got 1 right now, so it's kind of low. Oh, the other thing that's sick about this is it's got a dial for the speed. So you got 1 through 7. So 7 must be the fastest. That's pretty cool. I'm interested to see how well that works. Alright, let's turn it on. Ooh, smooth. Turn it up. Yeah. This is gonna be a game changer. Wow, and it's brushless. Sounds so good. That was impressive. That was super impressive. Heck yeah. Okay. Now, we also got this brushless 20-volt max multi-tool. Now the multi-tool comes with the tool to actually stick in there, so we'll test that out. And the attachment that actually screws in there gives, I think maybe it has a little tool to tighten it. You know, if you need that. Maybe an Allen wrench would do it. They don't give an Allen wrench, doesn't look like, which, maybe there's one on the tool. It's kind of interesting. Usually I feel like a tool like this, they would give you some sort of Allen wrench to put that piece on there. Maybe I'm just missing it. And this is why reading the instructions is a good idea. Oh yeah, see? It's got a little tool that's literally built into it. That's kind of cool. Unless it's not. Cutting guide block? What? That is it! That's gotta be, oh, it's an optional accessory. Okay, it's not included. Let's see. A lot of safety stuff. You gotta put a lot of safety stuff in here because there's a lot of not smart people, sadly. Anyways, here's how you attach. Wow, you can also get this little like triangle sander. The diamond shaped platen. Is that what it's called? That would be cool to get. Anyways, this thing, that sander would be handy. That's cool. There's also this. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you press this down. There's like a spring right in here, and you press that pretty far down. It's kind of hard to press down, but it must be because it auto locks in. Oh, so this, you don't even need to screw this in. That's why. Okay, so it comes with a screw for the optional accessories, but this just works by itself. And it should go on there pretty, oh, it's kind of, you kind of leave it almost. Interesting. Well, there's kind of method to it. They leave it almost, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, and then now you have this oscillating tool head that will vibrate. And I don't think that you need this to do the, this must just be for the cut guide. And so, yeah, because you don't need it for the other thing. So, kind of interesting that they give this with the tool, but they don't actually give you the cut guide. So it's like you just get this little piece, and it's like you're gonna lose this probably. But maybe if I just put it on here, it'll be fine. Probably do that. Let's test it. Moment of truth. Sick. And it's got a lock. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's also there's a power switch right here. 1, 2, and 3 must be the speed. And there's a lock that you can lock the power button in, but it's otherwise it's spring loaded, so it turns off by itself, which is good for a tool like this because it can be dangerous. If this thing just kept running and you dropped it, it could vibrate into your foot or something like that. That would not be good. So you gotta stop it before you do the speed change. Definitely see. Wow, that's cool. Oh, and it's got the light. I wonder if this has got the light. You should put a light on this. I wonder why they haven't done that. Dewalt, put a light on this bad boy. One right there. It'd be like one that has like, you know, a wide spread. That'd be cool. Anyways, back to the multi-tool. Brushless motor sounds so good. This thing is going to be so cool. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I have to try it. Okay. Let's put some stuff away. Work with clean spaces. Okay. Need a piece of scrap wood. Need a mask. It's probably going to create a lot of dust. Definitely need some glasses. Might put something in my ears. These are all valuable organs. These things are sick. Noise canceling is so helpful. Oh yeah. Let's give it a test. What am I gonna do? Just cut like a... Okay. Interesting. It's blocked. Let's turn it up. Now it's slow cutting, obviously, because it's for really small stuff. It just vibrates through, and I think it'll be helpful for rehab projects and for, like I said, small furniture pieces. I mean, hypothetically, you could create some sort of simple mortise. That's sick. Okay. All right. So that is the tool set from Dewalt. 2 brushless tools. It's a combo kit. Pretty good review thus far. One thing that's a little strange, they didn't give you a bag, which I don't know if Dewalt has stopped doing that or what, but I got an extra bag, so that's okay. But should have put a bag in here. If I spent the money for this tool, you should give me a bag. You used to do that. So Dewalt, give me a bag. But otherwise, this is a cool set. Really cool set, and I definitely would recommend buying it. I'm not getting paid for this video from Dewalt in any way. Doubt Dewalt will even notice me. Maybe they will. It'd be nice, because I've purchased a lot of their tools over the years, and the reason I keep coming back to them is because they're good tools and they hold up against hard use. I've had other stuff from some other companies such as Ryobi, which I don't really like Ryobi. I think their tools are crappy, and I don't know. I just think if they're made bad, then they're probably sourcing bad materials for them too. Because doesn't, maybe they're not, but they just make a lot of stuff that's not that great. So I don't like Ryobi that much. Sorry Ryobi, if you want to change my mind, send me a tool that I can review. Haven't had any Milwaukee stuff. I've definitely had some Makita stuff, and Makita is really good too. I think Makita is comparable to DeWalt. Milwaukee though, don't really know much about them. I don't think they're like maybe in between Ryobi and DeWalt, or you know, a little bit better than Ryobi, but not as good as DeWalt or Makita. Craftsman stuff, I've had some Craftsman stuff, but mainly older stuff. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent on tools. Could keep talking, but come back to Dewalt because I like their tools. And like I said, I'm not getting paid to say this. This is just the tool that I've used the most, and I think they're just good for people starting out and wanting to get into finished carpentry and furniture making. Obviously, I would love to have a really nice cabinet saw, and at some point I will. Also, I want to have a big bandsaw at some point. I want a dream shop, but since I got started in woodworking, it's been a slow moving game of buying tools and figuring out what I need, but also what I can afford, because I don't want to take out a loan on tools, not now. I think some guys probably have to do that because of the tools that they have in their shops. I don't understand some of them that have the nicest tools, and maybe they're making a lot more money just in general. Probably off of YouTube they're making more money than I do. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the tools that people have. Really nice tools. One day I'll have that. That's the dream. That's the dream. But for now, Dewalt is a good option. And so I'd recommend this set. Check it out. There's a link below. And thanks for watching another episode of Second Son Woodworks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. The little bell icon next to it, so that you will stay tuned when I release new project videos. My views have been down pretty high recently. I feel like a lot of my videos are not getting any sort of traffic, which is a bummer. It's kind of making me question whether or not I'm gonna keep doing these. But so hit it if you want to be help out the channel. If you want to help out the channel. Also, if you have questions, leave them down below. And like I always say, get in the shop, build something cool. Thanks, guys and ladies, friends, people out there. Take care. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the static issue because I don't have the. Take this off. Give it a try. I kind of don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. That could be nice. I like that. Not to not get shot, you know. Yes. Nice and snug. I am the Sanding Master. I am the Sanding Master. Well, if you're still there, thanks for sticking around, you know. You're dedicated. I like that. I like that in people. If you can be dedicated, then it says a lot. It says a lot about who you are. Stay dedicated. This charger makes actual noise. Can you see it? No, it's kind of right on the edge. Anyways, you hear that? Actually, it's supercharging. Supercharge. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dust is everywhere. It's all around. It's on the backside of town. Living, sail away. I'm moving.
See ya.
Okay, after and you get so many photos for this stupid thumbnail just to get you to come into my videos. Wish it could be easier. It's not. I have to make stuff that's gonna captivate you and draw you in. So it took like 10 tries. That was ridiculous. Anyway.